and welcome to the Stenger Report. I'm your host, Gretchen Stenger, here today with Leslie Pamer, our senior setter for our women's volleyball team. How are you doing, Leslie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. All right, Leslie. So, how have you stayed in shape during this quarantine?
So, at the beginning of quarantine, I have to say I'm pretty grateful that I live by a university back home. But since our gyms were closed, my best friend and I would wake up every morning, go do our conditioning. We would bring gallons of water for our weights, but it was mainly just a conditioning thing since we didn't have, proper equipment. So,
Going off of that, what other ways did you improvise on lifting equipment?
yeah, so on top of the gallons of water, my mom and I actually went to Walmart before Walmart started getting strict, and we got dumbbells, we got bands, mats, so then we can kind of do our at-home workouts, kind of keep each other accountable, be their moral support type of thing.
How have you continued to practice setting during all of this?
Yeah, so it was hard considering my mom isn't really able to do too much, but I would start with, laying on the ground, setting to the ceiling, trying to find an open wall that wouldn't disturb too much. I do live above a company, so I had to be a little quiet. Um, but then my mom would, every once in a while, come out to the track and toss balls left, right, behind, forward, just to, work on my foot quickness, my footwork, getting to the ball, type of stuff like that. So it was a little more complicated with not having a net to work on tempo, but it was nice to keep my feet and hands still going.
So, you're introducing some freshmen to your team this season. What do you want those freshmen to come in knowing?
The big thing right now, and especially under these circumstances, I just want them to know that this program is a family. And that's the main thing I'd want anyone to know is that no matter what we go through, we're always a team. We're going to hold each other accountable. We're going to push each other to the absolute limit. And we are the type of team that doesn't settle. So just want them to know that they got to work hard and trust the process, trust their team, trust their coaches, and know it's going to all work out.
So, tell me, what class are you most excited about for this semester?
So I am actually a communication studies major with a track in interpersonal, but I just got this class added to help my graduation, and it's called Finance Decision Making. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to it because I'm not the best at saving and managing my money. My mom could vouch for me, but I'm really excited to learn how to, and hopefully it will help me not spend so much on things that I really don't need.
So, you're going to graduate in the spring of 2021. What are your goals? What are you looking to do after you graduate from Bloom?
So this is actually, I haven't figured this out until maybe a month ago actually, which is, it's common for a lot of college kids, but I've switched my major a lot, and I finally figured out that I really just want to look into companies that have a good HR or PR department, or even in advertising. So most likely I'm just probably going to go back home to Ohio, live with my mom, save up money, start paying off my debt, and hopefully get my name out there to some good companies.
Do you plan on ever coaching one day?
It's actually been a big goal of mine ever since I was little. I've always wanted to coach. I love watching players and kids grow and learn and get better. So hopefully with my career that I hopefully will get, I hope I can find a nearby high school that would welcome me into their family as a coach, and whatever JV varsity freshman, as long as I'm coaching, I'd be happy.
You were a transfer student last year. How did you adjust so well to coming to a new school?
So coming to Bloom was easier than I expected, just because since I am from Ohio, right after high school, I actually transferred to a JUCO in Frederick, Maryland. So that was kind of the big adjustment where I knew I was moving away from family, friends. I have no family in Maryland. I didn't even know where Maryland was on the map, to be honest. It was very new to me. So that was the big adjustment. So coming to Bloomsburg after my 2 years at Frederick, I just tried my best to make my face known on the team as a voice, as a body, as a person, as a player, just know that I'm there to talk, I'm there to encourage, I'm there to support, and I'm there to push. So
Well, thank you so much, Leslie. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do this. And I hope that this semester treats you well and that you get some good grades.
thank you. Let's
Yeah, of
hope.
course. Of course. Well, that's all we have for this week. Go Huskies.
Mask up.